Virtual Talks exports. They look like this in their real life.
Yes.
Hello, welcome to the 7th episode of Virtualism IN, powered by the internet, presented to you by the World Wide Web. I have my friend.
Yeah, hello, I'm JoqniX. Hi, everyone.
And as usual, today we have another special guest who is very lovely and also our very respected guest. So, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey, thank you so much for that lovely introduction. So, I'm Okaasan from VirtualTalks IN, and I hope you have already given my links below.
Yeah. We definitely have it listed down below. And it was like a big of a hassle that we were trying to put up everything. We're like, wait, should we ask them? Because we were like very nervous from inside. It was something like, oh yeah, they are doing it very organized. We are like so messy. Would they accept our invitation? And something like that. I remember JoqniX is also like, I don't think they would.
Oh no.
Yeah,
No. I was really glad when you did ask because, VTuber community in India is so lovely. Like anyone I speak to, they are so friendly and I really love collaborating with anybody actually on VTuber community. And I am really glad that you asked me.
But it was like a kind of like, what to say, like existential crisis when we were going to ask you. We're like, oh no, did I do any mistake? Oh shit, kind of ish.
Yeah, the nervousness when you ask for people.
Yeah. That's the thing that hit us on every single guest we do. All right.
Ooh.
So,
you guys should give you guys should give yourselves more credit. You know, you are doing an awesome job as well.
Yeah, right.
It's like we are just coming here and we're just talking shit at the microphone. I don't think we deserve that much, especially the person that we like present on our podcast as a guest is the most talented person that we try to present to the people. So I think that's a better option, to be honest.
Yeah.
So okay. So I was very fascinated to see you guys using VTubing as the means to be an anituber or anime talk show. Don't mind if I say it wrong. How did you guys end up creating this beautiful blend of the cultures, like VTubing and also anitubing, like both of them?
This is actually, kind of sad because, in the past few months or so, what happened to all the anitubers? Their channels were just getting yeeted left and right, if I may say, without being too offensive. Okay. Yeah. So we all had that fear, one or the other time that even our channel may get yeeted. Tomorrow we wake up and it's all gone. So then we just came up with this idea. And I was the one who suggested, let's start VTubing in Hindi because I did not see anyone else doing, I don't know, I may be living under a rock or something, but I personally did not find anyone doing VTubing in Hindi. And I think we have had a pretty good response on our individual channels. Okay. So then I called up Veneto. Veneto was the first member of our VirtualTalks IN. So in total, we have 4 members. That is Veneto, Dagur, Mon, and myself, Okaasan. So that's how we started. And I created all the avatars. And fun fact, these avatars are like somewhat similar to what we look like in real life.
So you have those cat ears? Real?
Maybe I do.
Okay. So like I was actually very curious to know this because we don't have proper live 2D riggers in India who open up their commissions, or it's actually very hard to get live 2D riggers in India. So like how did you manage to rig your avatars? Because I tried it and I miserably failed. So I have this curiosity to ask other fellow mates about how they like managed to do this.
So this is where my lazy brain started working. Actually my character is you can't say it's rigged. It's actually like something you say as live capture, like motion capture, if I may be specific. Yes. So we are using a software called Character Animator from Adobe. So the character was created by me, of course, but then all the motions that you see, it is all motion capture through the webcam.
Okay.
So yes, it's like more simpler to do it this way, and I'll be very happy to teach anybody if anyone is interested.
Yeah, I actually have to say that the character designs that you did are actually awesome. I literally love the character design for like yours and Mons and then Dagar's. I love these three. Like these are my favorite.
Yeah, it's so
Thank you.
really cool and kawaii to see them talk together and the interaction between each other, everything. Yeah.
So why don't you guys?
We were actually very. Yeah. Oh, sorry. No. Actually, we were a little skeptical, not gonna lie, because there aren't any Hindi VTubers as such, and we didn't know how they would like react to us. But we got pretty amazing feedback, and then we talked to our fellow VTubers, and Indian VTubing community is actually quite friendly.
Yeah, it's also.
So I love being a part of this community.
And small,
Yes.
The thing is, like, it's so small that we get to know each other pretty quick. So it's not like everyone scattered. Like I remember when we were like, it was a lazy evening for us, and we were just in the DM group shouting and chatting with each other. Suddenly, like one of our fellow mates just sent the link for your like debut stream when you did the first stream for your virtual talks. And that was the time when we came in, we joined in and we hopped in. Like it was me, I think Virtual Sakura, and it was also Suzuki Zuriko. We three were
and Nakogami
watching. It was like yeah. We were like actually amazed, like, because this is a feat that we have been trying to do, but not many of them achieved this feat. So it was really a amazing experience to see you guys make such a like blend of two things and still making it a a superb thing to feast on watching. So when did you actually start the content creation thing?
Like on my channel, on my individual channel, or this virtual talks?
Like in general, like from the actual first time when you started.
Okay, so this is something that I haven't shared, but okay, well, today is the day, I guess. I used to make I had a review channel. I used to do Hindi like Bollywood reviews back in 2014 and 15. So I did research a lot about YouTube policies and stuff, and how to like I have had that channel, and like how to do stuff and what not to do on YouTube. That's more important to know. Yes. And after that, and like then I started watching anime. So and then we had this beautiful lockdown, as I may say. And everyone got so bored, and that's how I created that channel, that is Okaasan Talks, which is my individual channel. And so that was totally into anime content and everything, and that was normal edits with clips and everything, like every anituber does. But then we had this threat of getting your channel just
the copyright,
in a day. So that's yes, the copyright was like, even the bigger channels were getting copyright strike and demonetized and everything. So then that's why we had to come up with this. And I think if I remember correctly, I think we started on June 2021, and and actually it was when the channel was created, but we had started planning this 2 months prior to that, like character creation and the names for our characters and how the character will look like, and then I made the teaser and everything. This was all done before 2 months, and then in June we actually started streaming. So
every good thing actually needs a planning, like from like long back.
It does. Yes.
But still, the thing, like how you planned up all the characters and then made it like so much like realistic towards it, I would say. Like how you like each, like as you say, each how you all look like. It's actually a great feat, to be honest, because people tend to make their characters what they want to be. someone to be a wizard, someone to be kind of like a cat boy or a show. Yeah. So that's actually a unique thing that I have seen for the first time.
Yeah, I think yes, we do have elements of anime which we like. That is, if you can notice, I have that white hair and cat ears. That is actually a reference to Neferupito from Hunter x Hunter.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also the clips on my hair that I have, it's a reference to Bruno Bucciarati. He's also my most favorite character.
We got so many references here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And then and that's, you can say, that's pretty much close how I look in real life as well. Maybe I do have cat ears. You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, and as for all these, they also have references. If you don't mind, just me blabbing about that. Okay, so yeah, so Mon's character, as she's a gamer, so she has that gamer girl T-shirt, and then she has that skin tone of a vampire and red eyes. That is a reference to Marcy from Adventure Time.
Marceline, I see. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And this is also how she looks like, kind of similar to what she looks like in real life. She has that specs and she's thin and everything.
She do be gaming.
Yes, and she do be gaming. That is true. And then we have Dagger, who is like he's the tallest one in our group.
How tall is he?
Around 6.
Wait, 6?
Probably.
6 what? I am 6'1". I don't want to be dethroned.
6 foot. I think 6.
Yes.
6'1". I think 6 or 6'1", probably. Yes.
I'm not dethroned.
I'm 5'6". I'm short.
Yes. Oh no one can be shorter than me. I am 5'2". I'm the shortest.
Oh no, there are even people shorter than you. Come on.
Oh, I haven't met any though.
Well, I think there may be people that exist, like you don't see them because they're too scared of your height.
They do.
They're too scared of you. I don't want to look
that's
short.
A good point.
I don't want to look short.
Yeah.
I am waiting. I'm actually waiting for someone to come up and launch a video saying VirtualTalks exports. They look like this in their real life. Just I'm waiting for this video.
Oh my god! Oh yes. I mean, you can title it like that.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. We already got our title at this point. Let's go.
Yes. And Dagger, yes, believe it or not, he has that awesome beard in real life.
The beard.
Yes. And that the scar on his eyes is a reference to Kakashi, and he's also a big One Piece fan. And then we have Veneto, the cutest member. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I would say I'm jealous of Dagger, dude. The beard. I also want to grow one.
Yeah.
Come on. I would say, Dagger, if you're watching this, fight me. Do a 1v1. Come on. Let's do this.
Or maybe he could give you secrets to growing a good luscious beard.
Sure. Why not? I would love that. Hit me up, man. Hit me up, or I'll hit you up. Yeah. So about Veneto, you were talking about.
Yeah. Veneto is like the cutest member, as you can see from his avatar as well. And he is also a JoJo tard, just like me. So that hat is a reference to JoJo.
I see.
It's Gyro Jeptili from Part 7 JoJo's.
The Steel Ball Run. Okay,
that's all I can say. Yes. Oh, that's nice.
I have completed the.
And
I've completed a manga till Steel Ball Run, but I've not read that.
Nice.
I've not read more farther than that, but that was really good.
Oh man, I'm the only one. I guess I'm out of the loop. I haven't even started JoJo series.
Oh, you should now.
Yes, you should.
Yeah.
You have the peer pressure at this point.
Because Part 6. Yeah, and Part 6 is getting animated. Come on, this is the right time.
This is the exact right time to start.
Yes.
So
anybody watching as well.
Yeah, anybody watching as well, remember to start JoJo, because if you don't, the chances of Okaasan killing you is low, but it's never zero. All right? Remember this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so like, how did you get into VTubing? I mean, was it like just randomly you looked up to it, or was it like someone who inspired you, like kind of like to do both VTubing or podcasting? Both. I mean, it's not specifically podcasting, or it's like maybe a talk show-ish kind of, if I have to say. Yeah. So who inspired you, or if there no one inspired, how did you get up to this?
I would say it's definitely Gura from HoloLive. I mean, I have been watching them since debut. And what Gura does is definitely, I was like, oh, damn, this is something. I mean, there were many VTubers before and after her, but she just stood out to me. Yes. And I also love like Mori and what's Mori, Kiara and like Inanis, I think.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm really Ina.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So these were like such gems, I used to watch them. Like I used to keep my work aside to watch them.
Oh, I can feel this like energy that I feel like right now.
Yeah. And you can say kind of they inspired me, especially Gora, because the energy she puts on the stream is something immeasurable. And I love to watch her streams.
Also, you mean the chaos too? The chaos too? Like the chaos that she puts in?
Yes. I love that. And like, I don't think I can be that chaotic, but I'll try to be as entertaining as possible.
Oh, you are actually entertaining, not gonna lie.
Yeah, you are.
Hey, thank you.
I think I've seen some memes floating around your fandom. Like people were like, people want Okaasan or Mon, and then suddenly it's like Dagur, and people are like, oh fuck. I don't know where I have seen those, but those are like memes of Steph's kiss.
I mean, the meme creators of VirtualTalks, they do a really amazing job. You should definitely follow it for the memes.
Yeah, I do. Those are like beautiful, I would say.
So wait, so from Gura, you fall by like discovering about Gura, you fall into the VTuber rabbit hole, right? So wait, do you like to do you watch any indie VTubers other than HoloLive, or do you watch like Neji Sanji?
Actually, Neji Sanji, what happened was really a sad part for our Indian, VTubing community.
I agree.
It was all because the management wasn't so great, and I mean everybody already knows what happened. But then I'm really happy that like there are so many good Indian VTubers out there. Like Sakura is a good example. I love what she does. And I love that there are so many individual creators. We are trying to promote Indian VTubing thing over here. I don't know if we are ever going to have this proper company
we
set up anytime soon.
We have actually one.
Yeah, we have.
Do we?
Yeah, we do. It's actually Project Starscape, which came around like this year. It's also existing company. It already have the first generation rolled out and all the debuts. I think they will have the second gen like coming soon. I don't know much about it, but
coming in winter. I think there's a winter 2021.
Yeah, these are all rumors. We aren't like we don't know anything about the insights or anything. These are just rumors.
Oh, okay. So that's why probably I haven't heard of them. Okay. So that is really cool. That's something I got to know today. Okay.
Imagine if one company is booming in India, then a lot of other companies will be rising up, and VTubing in India will be booming in like next 1 or 2 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? I would love T-Series VTuber at this point. I would.
Oh, not really. I don't think they should get into VTubing.
It's copywriting every Vocaloid song their avatars sing. It's just every single one.
Yeah.
Okay. So like was if I have to say, like you came into like VTubing through Gorgura, how did you get inspiration to do the AniTubing thing? Like was it basically something that your wish, or was it inspired from some existing content creator or streamers?
No, that I would say myself, because as I said, I have that individual channel of Okaasan Talks where I was creating anitubing. I shouldn't say was, that's a disrespect to my channel. I still, even today. Yeah. So from that, I just made a combo of those two. And then these, like Dagur and Veneto had ideas of playing games as well. So you can't say Virtual Talks is fully anime related. We also play games and anime related content and everything. It's a mixture of everything. That's why there are like 4 people, right? So we just do what we like to do.
That's actually very
inspirational. And glad to see that people are enjoying that. Yeah.
So actually, like when yesterday night we were actually preparing what we should, like checking everything, all the equipments and stuff. I like said JoqniX, like to be honest, I see Virtual Talks as an upgraded version, or like trash taste in Hindi, kind of. Like I really think like that, but it's actually it's also an upgraded version of it. Like like the games, we have reviews, we have jokes, and it's not basically just talking about stuff. It's a whole entertainment.
Yes.
Like if I have to say, it's not just a clown, it's a whole circus, a whole pack of entertainment. So I'm
really glad to hear these point of view from you people, because we actually listening to this, I think we actually underestimate our channel more than you could imagine.
Wait, really? You do? Wait.
Yes, we do. Like we always try to that, we should be better. There are so many more good content creators. We should always try to make better, try to make things better, try to do something which is more entertaining and stuff. We never knew that people are already appreciating our content so much. It's so glad, and I'm really glad to hear all these things. It motivates me to do keep doing what we are doing.
Yeah, I mean, I was like super excited to see the stream. Like when we set up the reminder for your first ever stream, we're like, oh, they are gonna debut. It's actually interesting to see. It's because they are Indian VTubers and finally a group of people. And so I was super excited. And then when I saw that you people talk about anime, I was like, okay, that is the most relatable shit. Like back, we had Trash Taste that does the anime podcast in English, but not many of the people are like accustomed with their kind of viewpoint. Like we Indian have our own fandom, so we share our own Hindi jokes with it. We have our own regional jokes with it, and our own different feeding to it, which is completely different from the West. So having a Hindi anime talk show was like a necessity, kind of like there was a demand for it. And you hit that point of demand. So if somewhere people came up to it and people were like, oh yeah, I watched them for the review. The other, like person A comes and watches you for the review. Person B might come here to watch your games and entertainment and shit. So this is a whole package, as I meant, as earlier. It was like amazing.
Yeah. Really glad to hear that, actually. And yeah, actually that was my thought process as well, because anime content creators is a different genre and VTubing is a different genre. And Hindi VTubers Hindi anime tubers are a different genre. So you can say we took all 3 of them together.
That is, I would say, like a perfect blend of like flavors, I would say. We actually wanted to go ahead and ask some anime content creators to like come in and have a seat with us, like to see their point of view on the VTubing side of it. But then later I was like, let's give it a time, because we are still not like that big of a. We still don't have that big of an approach that we can accept them to the cast. So we were like, yeah, okay, leave it for now. And then we thought, let's keep it till VTubing and everything, so we can later approach more. So that's how we came up with discussing or having this invite to you guys. But like, why not just introduce them and talk with them, because there are still many people out there who are still yet to discover this masterpiece of content that you do.
Yeah, that is true. Right? That is true. You know what? After the Chill Talks debut, what I did was I shared that to my anime friends. They were all like overjoyed. Like, wow, they do so many amazing content. They talk about anime, and they are also anime themselves. And yeah, they were so enjoyed to watch you guys make content, and also the live streams. I think they do tune in here now and then. Yeah, it's so fun and so inspiring what you guys do with your channel and everything.
So how did you actually like feel when you found out that there are more Indian VTubers, and what was your expectation or reaction? Like, it's because for me, when I started, there weren't anyone. So when I found out that there was Sakura and there was JoqniX and there were others, I was like, wait a minute. So there are people other than me. So like, was there a like kind of this feeling?
Yes.
Kinda.
Oh, I was so shocked because you click on one person and then it opens up. It was like a branch of trees.
Yeah,
In the
YouTube.
network, the interlocking kind of.
Because yes, I mean, honestly, I was very surprised and shocked, and I couldn't believe that individual creators are putting in so much efforts, and some of them even reach to the company level, and many of them are like getting there, and it's really good to see that. Not gonna lie, and like most of the people I found out from our debut stream, like you said, whoever subscribed to us on our debut stream, I made sure to check them out as well. So yeah, so I did check their channels. Yes. And then they have that channels section on their pages as well. And I was like, okay, damn, it's more wide than I imagined.
I can feel the surprised Pikachu face or like the reaction that you have the surprise.
It is. Yes, you can literally put it. Yeah, you can literally put it on screen, but because that's exactly how I felt. Yeah.
So who was actually the first like a VTuber that you clicked on or found out? The first individual Indian VTuber?
Oh, that would be Sakura, definitely.
I knew it. She is influencing a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yes. And she's doing an amazing job, and I love how friendly she is.
Yeah, I do agree.
Like being, yeah, we even
have, and then I think
we had Sakura as our previous or founding member who used to be in the podcast. She was the person who like talked with the guest too with me, but we had to stop that because of some problems that we both were facing. So we then ended up, me and JoqniX ended up doing this till now, but she was still there talking. So by that, she had this approach to other people, like how we met new content creators, we invited them, and that's how this thing like grew up with the help of Sakura and me, and also JoqniX leading the team from behind. We three like continued this. So I would say she is doing an amazing job.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah.
I have like seen you guys pop up on stream chats as well. So yes, I have checked content from you guys as well. It's like yes.
I was like, oh, okay, so maybe we will be complete alien to you. So I was like, oh, okay, nice.
No. As I said, I have checked out people who popped up during stream charts and everything. So yes.
Wait, they were like kind of like 42 or 30 some ish people. How did you manage to check up all of them? Like, did you like wasn't it tiring?
Oh no, not all of them. Like the VTubers.
So you mean like the names that stand out the most?
I mean, I don't know. Is this? I think I don't know what word I should use here, but it's kind of like a VTube radar. When you look at profiles, yes, you can get like if they are a VTuber.
The feeling that you have from inside, like tu banega agla VTuber kind of.
Yes. ये VTuber है पक्का. So like, yeah, I checked them out and I found out like at least 6 to 7 VTubers from my like from our intro stream. And then when I checked out their channel pages, as I said, it was just branching out, never ending.
It's actually like 44, 44-ish. 44,
Wait, really?
40-ish.
I didn't check that. What the fuck?
This is from the Twitter list, but there's a lot
I
of...
didn't even check that.
Yeah, there's a lot of YouTubers who aren't on Twitter, but still they do content on YouTube, Instagram. So yeah.
भाई मैंने थोड़ी देर के लिए मैं चुप क्या हो गया, पूरा एकदम नंबर भर गए, पूरा जज्बात बदल लिए. Anyway, so how did you meet your virtual talk squad? Like, how did you keep up with the like friendship that you have with all of them?
Oh, they are actually my friends in real life.
So you mean IRL friends or like online friends, kind of?
Yes.
Oh, they're
okay. Mon is actually IRL friend. Like we have been friends past more than 2 years. So, and she was into gaming, and it all like, I don't know, it just somehow came together. And she was already interested in gaming and she wanted to stream. So there was this. And then Vineto and Dagur, they both are IRL friends, and Vineto and me met through YouTube thing. And he has been my friend past. I think he's also been my friend past a year or so, then a year. So like that's how we all became friends. And then when I started this thing, actually the thing is, they did not know what VTubing is. As you know, like many people don't know what VTubing is actually. So I had to sit them through, and we had this 2 hours long meeting. I still remember. Yeah.
I can feel you.
Yeah. And I explained to them first what VTubing is, what we are going to do, how we are going to do. And I'm so glad that they showed the same level of enthusiasm that I had, because, it would not have worked out if it weren't for them as well.
Oof, I can actually feel you, because this was the thing that when me and Sakura started the first episode of this podcast, I sat there for like 3 to 2 hours. And like I told her about the whole history of what happened. Like, yeah, she was already knowing what's happening, but she didn't know what happened past back. So we need to introduce the Indian community according, like what is VTubing, how we do it, and what are all the taboos and rules and kind of that the community has. So I like sat there for like till I don't remember. It was like till 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. Sat there, I explained her everything, and then we were like, okay, tomorrow we are finally good to go, kind of. It's like it was like completely, I think 3 hours or something. I don't remember what long it. So I can literally feel you. Oof, that pain.
Oh yeah, it was worth it though. Every bit of it.
So like, if I have to say that you people do this gaming and stuff, why don't you like play together, Ish?
So like. We do sometimes. I mean, Mon and I, and there are like sometimes there is Dagur and Veneto streams, but all 4 of us would be kinda a little bit of hassle, I think. I mean, we can try to do it, but our timing, internet, and everything, PC, and all that stuff. So we kinda try to do duo games. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because this is a thing that most of them don't understand, is that the internet in India is actually still a luxury. So not many of the people have access to proper internet still now. Like for me, I use my mobile data to stream and create content. And then there are other people who have decent Wi-Fi's, but they don't have proper equipment. So this is kind of the thing that's still going. There may be the internet price is too cheap. This is the issue.
So yeah, I want to ask Aran, you might have heard this question from everywhere. So it's like, where do you see yourself in 3 or 4 years from now?
Oh my God. Oh, damn. That is like, we really like, I don't know, maybe we want our channel to stand out as, Hindi VTubers. If anyone speaks about Hindi VTubing, we want people to like say our names probably.
True.
Remember us by that. Yeah.
I get that.
and maybe get invited to some like bigger podcast and
Interviews,
like
kind of.
all those stuff that we
like that.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
in like interviews and ish. So like, how do you think the current VTuber scene in India is, or the Anituber scene in? I think we already talked about the Anituber scene. So let's keep it till VTubing. How do you think the current scene of VTubing in India is, and will it ever grow to that level where currently the Westerns and the Japanese are like, or will it like die out of like popularity and it will just be at the bottom?
I may sound very hypocrite over here, but I don't know. Like it may go both ways. Because Indians, nobody can predict what Indians
Yeah,
think.
I agree.
Right. But I personally, if you ask me for just my personal opinion and not thinking about anything else, I feel that we do have, much more to explore on VTubing field. And like, as I said, we have done some collaboration stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like we do gaming, anime content and everything. So if like, I would like to see more of VTubers getting into different kinds of content like this, because as Indians are diversified people, as I may say,
Yes.
they also like diversified content.
True.
Yeah. So if we want to make VTubing popular in India, I think that we need to have more diversified content. And like if, as you said, some people may watch us for reviews, some may watch us for gaming, like that. So and so, yeah, that's what I feel, that we as VTubing content creators, we need to step up a little bit and create more diversified content. And then we can, stand on top, because you already know that anime and gaming and even review, all these are very cluttered already. And if we need to stand out, we have to do something else, and combining with our this avatar.
So you mean like the content creators who are present currently already have like set the bar for production quality and everything too high?
Yes, they do. I mean, I wouldn't even say quality, because honestly, quality doesn't matter. You may see tomorrow there is just a very shitty quality of video. It gets popular for no reason. That's internet. Yeah. Quality doesn't matter. What I'm talking about is the content itself. Like we have to step up, and I mean everybody on the VTubing community. If we do that, there's definitely a chance that people recognize VTubing community as a next big thing or a growing thing.
I agree. I mean, that is like kind of what to say, a proper explanation to how the Indian audience look at it as, because we have like 28 or 26 different languages, so we use English as the common language to like create content, but but then there is like Hindi
you
people.
Got up a really good point. Yes, you got a really good point. In India, if you I don't know if it's a good point or sad point or a nice point, whatever I may say. But in India, if you want to grow quickly, you have to make your content in Hindi.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
That is absolutely true, because it is a major language, but there are more languages to it. I mean, Hindi being used by the most of the, like being the biggest language of so-called Bollywood, it's actually a major language. So there are minor languages, like for me, as I am a native Bengali speaker, there is Bengali as the minor language. Then there is probably Punjabi. There is probably like all these South Indian languages like Tamil, Telugu and everything. Hindi is actually the most major. So if there are like everyone is able to understand Hindi, but they may not be able to speak it, but they are able to understand it. So you either go with English or Hindi.
So wait, go on.
And no. I'm not saying that you can't make, but English creators are also doing an awesome job. But you have to be really extraordinary on that and keep up your content, schedule it. I mean, if you're being that, then YouTube likes you, and then maybe probably you can blow up,
Yeah.
in India as well, if you're making content in English. Yeah.
YouTube is like you follow every single rule, and we are going to like feed you all the views and stuff. You don't follow our rules, you go on every like out of the blue, we are just gonna ghost you kinda. Like I've already seen like there is this recent thing where people are unsubscribing other people from VTubers or AniTubers channels. The subscriber thing that is happening. It already hit me because I saw like 5 people subscribing at once, then I saw 5 people unsubscribing at the same time, and I was like, wait, what the fuck is happening? Then I saw this thing like there is this issue with YouTube that they unsubscribe people randomly and shit.
Oh. So wait, so you mean to say like the Japanese VTubing have this Japanese charm, and the Western VTubing has this Western charm. The Indian VTubing also should have like an Indian charm to it, right? Like its own originality and all that.
Yeah, I mean, not really, but I mean, yes, it will put a different spotlight on us. Like, okay, these people are not pretending to be some other thing, but they are embracing their identity as an Indian. I mean, I don't know, like many people feel that way. Like some people just don't watch it because it is in English, which is kind of stupid,
True.
but it's the truth, and
true,
we know it. Yeah.
So I'm like, you also interview people like we do on your talk show.
Yes.
Do you have any plans for how or whom you might have your next guest as? It might be a leak kind of right now. So just say if you like want to kind of or not.
No. Actually, it might be like as planned as you may think we are. It isn't really like that. We literally plan our guests on a Friday or a Saturday.
Okay. So
Like, see, we do that. We do our guest thing on the Sundays, right? So we literally plan it on a Friday or a Saturday. And thankfully, we do, like, as we have been doing AniTubing for a quite long time, right? Before starting this. So we do have quite a lot of AniTuber friends, and Vineto has quite a lot of connections in AniTubing community. He has been there for a longer time.
Okay, I see. That makes sense.
So it isn't really very difficult for us. Yeah.
Having connections is really good.
Yeah, so is there any Indian VTuber that you really want to collab with, judging by the fact you already know the prominent faces in the community?
Honestly, we have not collabed with any VTuber as of now. And I'm thinking now, why haven't we done that?
We literally planned something.
Because, I think we have, thought of us like more of an anime channel than, what we were trying to do. Actually, I'll be honest here, what we were trying to do is while calling these AniTubers to our channel, we wanted anime community to know about us. And I think it did kind of worked out pretty well.
You worked out on both well. Like, the VTubers also came to know about it, and also the anime or AniTubers came to know about it, which is a win-win for like both of the communities and you too.
Yeah.
So now that you say that, I think we will probably look forward to collabing with other VTubers. But the thing is, because we use a very different set of VTubing, this thing, like, as you know, even we had little problems today before starting with our avatars.
True.
And so many VTubers don't use the same software as we do. So it can be, but maybe we can try with PNG VTubing and stuff in future. We will try to collab with Indian VTubers.
Yeah, that would be like, we would like be more closer to uniting each other.
The uniting. And I wanted to, like, we've been talking about VTubing stuff and AniTubing stuff. Like, I wanted to ask you, Okaasan, about anime suggestions. What do you recommend for a new anime watcher to watch?
Oh, that, like, oh my God, let me just pull up my MAL. Well, actually, see, I mean, the cliche ones would be Death Note and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and all those things for beginners, definitely. And actually, we do have pretty good ones in like the new ones like Jujutsu Kaisen and all those, which is pretty good for a beginner as well.
Oh wait, I have seen this pattern where when someone is new to anime, they watch like Naruto, One Piece. Why don't they watch like the normal?
भाई नारुतो देख लाइफ का सारा ये मीनिंग समझ जाएगा.
Like, the normal 12 to 24 EP shows, TV shows.
Oh, I don't know like why they do that, because it can lead you to both ways. Either they fall in love with Naruto and they want to get into anime more, or they'll be like, "Yaar, मैं तो bore हो गया, इतना लंबा कौन देखेगा?" And then they never watch anime ever again. Yeah. So I would really not suggest anybody to pick up Naruto as their first anime, at least.
Yeah, pick up One Piece instead.
But
Oh my
I
God.
remember dying to One Piece actually. There was a time I wanted to binge
How are you
watch.
still alive? How are you still alive?
I mean,
How are you still fucking alive?
actually don't know. I even went to hospital that day. Like I did not eat.
What?
I did not eat. I did not drink. I binge watched for 3 days because I wanted to finish it. I
Ooh.
reached till episode 100-ish. Then I instantly
Yeah,
I
and JoqniX is
passed
the
out.
only person. JoqniX is the only person who comes in and he just says like, yeah, take care, stay hydrated, sleep in time, eat your food, and look at himself being the person. Oof.
Damn.
Yeah, I was a dumb.
Like अभी हमें like वहाँ पे we have to put that One Piece, if you're not careful वो सेहत के लिए हानिकारक है.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, just in the
Damn.
content creation thing, like when we create everything and then we like paste it on the timeline, we just timestamp it, being like
Disclaimer.
the
Yeah.
timestamp, the disclaimer. One Piece का consumption करना सेहत के लिए हानिकारक है.
हानिकारक है. Dude, I have a friend who
Yeah,
rewatched One
wow.
Piece.
What? Oh my god.
Yes.
Wait, doesn't One Piece have like
He has the power of
1,000,
gods.
more than 1,000 episodes?
900. It says 900.
900.
Yeah,
Wow.
900.
Yes.
Wow.
I think
How?
there is this only anime that I came to know from Anime Man was like Sazae-san, which is like probably the most long anime, which has like 7,000 episodes.
Mm-hmm. Which is really popular in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Mhm.
So, guys, actually, I want to know about your avatars as well. I really find it cute, if you believe it or not, but I really do. Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, how do you want us to say about it? Like, you mean the idea?
So first, you can tell me what was your what was your inspiration behind your characters and everything. I just want to know, like, what was your thought process?
So, JoqniX, do you want to go first, or should I? Like,
You can go first.
So for me, it was like, but I wanted to do any tubing for the first thing. I wanted to do content creation in general. So I had this thing that I loved cats. So I was actually like, when I was in my school, so I had this weird, I don't know, I just had this thing called, I just wanted to annoy a lot of my friends. I just did like meow meow kind of fish, and they were super annoyed by it. They were super annoyed, and they used to like they used to bully me and kind of like make fun of me. So I was like, I should make this weakness as my weapon. So what I did was basically took that thing, like I took that the character thing. So I also wanted to have this kind of like guy who with a cat hoodie-ish, and the marks thing was because I wanted to make myself a person who still has an identity hidden behind an identity. So I put up the mask, like that was the design for my character. And this isn't the actual version of my character. My actual version was basically in my old videos when I used to do gameplay or when I used to talk about anime. Some of them are actually private at this point. I hit up my mama, who is my art mama, and she took up the design. She revamped it, and this is the character that I have now, rigged by the Iris Papa, who is my live 2D rigging artist. So they did it. And if you have to say the colors, it was basically because blue was my, like, this she bluish color was basically one of my favorite colors. So I put it up. And that's how I also came up with the name like Meowcat Max, because there's the meow sound for it, the animal, and Max was the name that some of my friends used to call me, because I don't know why they called me, but yeah.
That's a pretty interesting story.
I know. But that's also like a very weird one.
And for me, it was actually, man, it took me a long while to decide on my character thingy, because at first I used like a temporary avatar. I made it the way I wanted to look like having myself like kind-ish with the glasses and everything. So this avatar, this character design was made by my mama Zuchi Agasura, who's also part of vtuber, who's part of Project Starscape. So she and I were good friends, and I told her that I'm having.
What do you mean we're good friends? What do you mean we're good friends?
I mean, are good friends.
Oh, controversies.
I used the wrong word. Gome Zuchi. Mama, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. So yeah, I was asking her, man, if I continue like making content using this temporary avatar, I'll get bonged hard by YouTube or by the like copyright everything. So I asked her, like, please help me. I'm having issues deciding on a character model. Decide what I wanna be. Then I talked to her like I think it was like 2 or 4 days. We were talking and talking. I understood that she thought of me like a pain in the butt, because I was so confused and all. So I was that day. That night actually I went out of the house and like was staring at the skies that day. It was a full moon. So there was I saw a shooting star actually. Oof, that time.
Anime protagonist scene.
Yes, the same vibe.
I thought, why not become a constellation or a star VTuber? Because I like learning about stars and constellation, and I thought, that kind of inspired me. Like, wow, did I finally get that one push I needed? And then next morning or something, I DM'd Zichi and I told her, yeah, I want to be a star like constellation based. Then, that's how, and I'm born in August. So, I'm Leo constellation. So I told her I want Leo, as a hair clip or something. I like to show that I represent that I'm a Leo, a constellation, but I'm more primary, like, I give more focus to a Leo constellation because that's when I was born. Then the hair and the face, the glasses, everything, and the hair. That's actually like similar to my IRL self-ish. I always had this dream when I was like a kid. I think 7th or 8th. That's when I got into anime. I really wanted to be like. The Tokyo Ghoul Kaneki, right? The white haired. I wanted to be like that. Yeah. So I thought, but when my parents allow me, I'll also ask them for permission. Please let me dye my hair silver, white, please. Yeah. So that's how the hair came. and the glasses like rounded because I liked Harry Potter a lot, and I like reading about Harry Potter a lot. So I thought, you know what? I'll buy myself rounded glasses instead of a square glasses. Then that looked really cool. So I thought, I should also implement that my IRL self in the avatar too. So yeah, that's how the face and everything. And about JoqniX, JoqniX was first like what do you call it? A music based. I used to make music and stuff long ago. I died after like 2 or 3 years. Then I thought, this journey, I could restart myself as a VTuber, like restart all the stuff I gave up. I could come back as a new me. And yeah, that's my story as JoqniX and the avatar.
Oof, that was like
That's
you can
like a whole shonen plot.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's like a whole 24 episode anime.
Joke, how would you like a manga on this story?
Oh man. I mean, there was one time I wanted to write a light novel because I really liked reading I used to read the Danmachian essay or light novel a lot. So like I was like, one day, I want to write a light novel.
You should
that
do
would
it.
be good. Like all the scenes, all the everything. I wonder
Remember,
how
I need an autographed copy of it. I need an autographed copy of the first print.
Yeah. We should take his autographs like right now. You never know. He'd be a real like star someday.
I mean, this happens basically in a lot of things. People just see, oh, this guy's famous. Let's take a picture. And then it's like, I don't know who he is, but just gonna upload it later. Like, yeah, I met this person. I met this person.
So yeah. Oh wait, talking about light novels, have you read light novels, and what do you suggest?
I have read ReZero and Violet Evergarden. Those are pretty great ones. Like I don't read a lot of light novels, so I read a lot of manga.
Wait, light novel reading and manga reading, you do like physical copy or like from the web? You read it?
I do like physical copy, but wallet,
Yes, bro gang.
It's so
We are there too.
expensive.
We are there too.
Yes.
I remember there was what do you call it? There was one time I wanted to buy anime merch, and it looked so hard. It was so hard to find the one. I did not even realize there's anime events happening in India. I never knew that, and until I just I was talking with my friend, IRL friend. He was like, "Wait, Joq, didn't you don't know that in Mumbai, in like Delhi, there's like anime conventions and stuff?" I was like, "What? Huh?"
Oh yeah, see.
Should I make you more jealous? I have been to them and it is very amazing. Yes.
Oof.
It is very amazing. I cannot express it in words.
And there'll be cosplayers too, right?
Yes. And I regretted so much that I didn't cosplay that year. I thought I would do next year, but we all know what happened next year.
True. Pandemic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there's one thing I wanted to ask. I've seen people use My Animalist more than Anilist and other Kitsu, right? Kid anime or something?
There are more lists than My Anime List? There are?
Yeah, apparently there are.
I didn't know that. Wow.
Like I use this web extension called Malsync to like sync to My Animalist when I watch anime. So I've seen that.
Does it work?
Yeah, it does work. I seen that they like import import whichever anime you're watching, mainly to my anime list first. Then if you link your Anila, what's it called? What are the other websites? Yeah, all the websites, my anime list, and all that stuff. They just sync it, and I was like, wait, why do people use other listing websites? Why can't they just use my anime list?
I think 90% do use my anime list though.
Mm-hmm.
True, because that has the most traffic of all.
Yeah, and I've seen in my anime list, like people give a lot of feedback on anime, right?
Yes. And people who review on my anime list either hate the anime or love it.
So there's actually a story of me. There was one time when I was like too into anime, like actually watching anime, I joined a Discord server of an anime hosting website, and I just kind of dropped my anime list, and people, like all of them, like all the people who were active online in the chat channel, they were like roasting me so hard for having rating the anime. For I rated all the anime I watched 10 out of 10 for because I liked watching. I wonder why, why do you want to roast me like that, bully?
Oh my god, then I suggest you not to watch my MAL reviews.
Yeah, I watched that. Ooh. It's like,
what you did?
Yeah, I did.
What did you think?
I did. I was there. I was like, you were like, oh, ये Clannad. It's like, Clannad को दे दिया, मेरे को पसंद नहीं है. Clannad 10 on 10 है, side. I was like, what the fuck? The Clannad one. And especially, I think that was your line April ka 14. I think that was that, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
I love those.
Like okay, so most of them are like my kind of like friends, and then I become myself, and I don't hold back on saying stuff.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yes.
I loved it. I loved it. I was like, oh, now I need to be more scared of sharing my anime list. I was like, should I share? Should I share it? I was like, never mind. Never mind.
I can't take it.
Like what happened, I had to manually remove the rating. I did make it none.
Oh.
But still in like my anime list, if you have at least one, or like if you remove it, it will show like 10 score rating, the mean ratio to like be 10 out of 10.0, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I always wonder, how do you critique like give a feedback to an anime? Like what are the stuff you look when it comes to like reviewing an anime episode, or like an anime itself, make a video on it?
Well, I get okay, so I cannot I mean, I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of anime, but I can say that what I look for is story and character development. If there are so many characters, or jinka, like there is no use for them in that story, or like people are just over hyping it for no reason. Like when people say that Your Lie in April is the saddest anime, I'm like, no, it's not, bro. Have you watched Grave of the Fireflies? Yeah.
Yeah, they're like that's a movie, and we have a series we are talking about. They're not like, oh yeah, we are talking about the story. They're like, no, fuck that shit. We are talking about the movie versus the series.
Yeah. And so that's how I judge, especially on character development and story. And I don't care about the animation. I know like there are many people who just watch anime for animation, and they totally skip anime which are badly animated, which is so wrong, because there are quite a few I can name. You can say Ping Pong, the animation, which is very badly animated, but the anime is really good.
I even rated it 10, the comedy and kids anime, right? In the mall, if you scroll down in a
then
season.
there is like very old animes which are like made in 90s and stuff. People in the current like they don't want to watch it. Like people I have seen, some of them are like, okay, I wanna watch the Higurashi, the new one, and they're like, no, fuck the old one.
Oh my
they're
God.
like, fuck the old one. Why? Because the art style is totally bad and doesn't get my likes about it.
I think I already bashed people on that.
You already did?
First of all, yes, I already did, and actually, it's a mistake. I don't know how many people this message will reach to, but anyone watching the new Higurashi is not a remake; it is a sequel. So you have to watch the old one.
True.
Yeah. And it isn't that bad actually.
Yeah, it's not like
The
too
art
high.
style.
It's also not too low. It's like enjoyable-ish.
Yeah.
It's like just stupid brats talking like, oh yeah, vtuber made Demon Slayer. This is this episode 19, the short slash. So great. Just make it anime of the year. Like, what the fuck? Not anime of the year eventually. Anime of the decade.
Decade.
I'm like, yeah, Naruto be like, तो मैं क्या करूँ, job छोड़ दूँ?
Oh yeah, I've noticed that you do art, right, Okaasan?
Yes.
So yeah, when did you start doing art? And yeah, how long have you been doing it?
Well, I used to draw since I was a kid. Art is something that I liked, but then life happened, so you don't get time to do art.
Yeah, I agree.
But then I started watching anime around 2014-15 something, and then I really liked it, and I thought maybe let's pick up those pencils and those things again.
Yeah.
And and I think if I be accurate, I think it was 2017 is when I started drawing properly again. And then I made this art account of mine on Insta and on YouTube as well. That is just for like you can say as an hobby.
I see. That sounds cool.
Yeah, so it's like it's just like my art diary online. I don't if I take it like a schedule thing, then it will get hectic.
Yeah, true.
I really like the Samsung Girl X Jujutsu Kaisen one. It's really cool. Kawaii. You have this really unique, attractive, making someone's eye like go into the art and like see let's take what do you call it? I wanna check this art again and again, like that vibe.
Oh, that's a really great compliment.
So I was like, why don't you guys actually like you guys have an Instagram, like the VirtualTalks has the Instagram, then the separate ones, but why don't you try Twitter? Because Twitter is actually like a great platform, kind of like to meet or connect or network with other VTubers, because most of the Indian VTubers are actually on Twitter. So I just wondered why you don't.
Right, like we have to go. Yeah.
It's
I know. We have been actually planning, but everyone, right now, everyone is kind of busy with their own thing. And I understand. And Twitter is like, if you have a good following in other platforms, it's easy to get into Twitter.
True.
And starting from ground is not something that you can do on Twitter.
I would say if you just hop on to Twitter and just be like VirtualTalks, and then you just put up the whole thing like we are an Indian content creator or like an Indian VTuber kind of fish, you will eventually get a lot of people attracted towards you, because the amount of Indian VTubers are just so small and so scarce and so unique. Each of them are so unique that people tend to like watch every single one of them debut or like produce content. So you'll eventually get a lot of followings from the fellow VTubers in the community.
Yeah.
That is a good idea, actually. So maybe we can ask somebody managing our Instagram to like do that as well, because we mainly focus on streaming. And when we started at that time, I like made all these avatars and something, and I told everyone that we are going to divide and work. Like, I don't want anyone to feel stressed out. So if we like take up so many things together, so managing them will be really hectic. So we made sure that everybody has their specific things to do and not worry about anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe we can have someone who can have a Twitter page for us.
Yeah. So I think it's already time to end.
Yeah,
because it's already been 1 hour. Yeah. So are there any socials that you wanna promote or like give it a shout out about, like your socials or your VirtualTalk socials?
Yes. Yeah, VirtualTalks IN, I think you would already get it. And then, you can check out my this solo channel as well, individual channel. Well, I upload like once or twice a month. I try to do more than that, but that's all I can do. And apart from that, you can also check out our Instagram. We have great memes, not gonna lie. Yeah, and then if you would want to know more about the art that they were talking about, then you can check out my art like Instagram as well.
Yeah. So thank you for joining today. It was a very amazing experience talking and seeing your perspective on regarding things. And I'm so happy that you agreed to come and join us on this beautiful event.
No.
Yeah, arigato. Antonio, arigato.
No, arigato to you people. Like, I'm so glad that we are getting invited on, other people's podcasts. This is something that I had not imagined, like till at least we thought maybe after a year or something, people would start inviting us. And it has happened so soon. I should be thanking you guys. So, Job and Max, you guys have been so friendly and warm, and like your comments on our channel, I'm truly blessed to hear them, and it actually motivated me to, keep going and make improvements to our content as well. So really, yes, thank you so much for having me on behalf of VirtualTalks.
And so thank you everyone who is actually watching this or supported us. And also be sure to check out Okaasan. And this was Virtualism IN's episode 7 from me and JoqniX and Okaasan. So see you guys.
Yes.
Bye-bye. And have a great time.
And arrivederci to all the JoJo fans.